president might say tonight, but the other question is who is running the teleprompter tonight?
记者尖锐追问，因为川普御用的提词机操作员裴瑞斯卷入内线交易丑闻遭查。
He believes it's deeply unfortunate and frankly a disgrace, and the individual that was cited in that report is complying with the CFTC. Will be a teleprompter operator tonight, of course, but it will not be the one, unfortunately, in that story.
裴瑞斯2016年起担任年薪近台币600万的总统副助理兼技术顾问，却被发现利用职务事先取得川普讲稿下注，暴赚台币逾300万元。
Prediction sites like Polymarket and Kalshi have something called mention markets, where you can bet on what politicians and celebrities are going to say at their public events. We've already seen hundreds of millions of dollars on mention markets this year alone.
这类市场以川普特别受欢迎，因为没人知道川普会说什么，除非是自己人。而交易平台还是因分析师发现裴瑞斯交易异常才揭发。
Well, the White House has extremely strict ethical guidelines with respect to issues like this, and as I just told you, this individual will no longer be here.
川普发言向来影响市场，他发布重大消息的自家社群将推出付费就能抢先看贴文，也成为外界质疑讯息套利的争议焦点。三新闻言行报道。
The People's Republic of China carried out what is believed to be the largest compromise of election data in history.
美国总统川普在拿2020美国总统大选做文章，这回斩钉截铁指控中国介选，
resulting in China's illicit acquisition of 220 million U.S. voter files. Think of that, tens of millions of voters' data in 18 states have been bought, stolen, or hacked by China.
川普声称有资讯显示，中国当年极力阻止他连任，炮轰美国选举系统漏洞百出，比第三世界还糟。眼看其中选举只剩下4个月，川普特地选在黄金时段发表重大演说，当然不忘铺梗吹捧执政成绩。
This week it was announced that inflation saw the largest monthly decline in more than 6 years. Our previously wide open borders have been transformed into the most secure borders.
川普强调美国比以往更强大、更富裕，只不过这场恐怕冲击美国民主制度与选举公信力的演说，全美2大电视网和 CNN 的主频道都拒绝转播。
NBC and ABC fake news have both said that they would not cover this speech. Fraud like this should mean a revocation of their licenses.
面对川普指控，中国驻美使馆驳斥从未干涉，恐为中美关系再掀波澜。三立新闻杨俊宗报道。
This week it was announced that inflation saw the largest monthly decline. Our previously wide open borders have been transformed into the most secure borders in the history of our country, with 0 illegal aliens being admitted to the United States in the past 14 months. Every American deserves to know that when they cast their vote, that vote will be counted accurately in a system, and that is to make that system secure. Unfortunately, the system we have today falls catastrophically short over a period of years, starting during the 2020 election cycle. The People's Republic of China carried out what is believed to be the largest compromise of election data in history, resulting in China's illicit acquisition of 220 million U.S. voter files. Day of all time, and your 401ks, pensions, and retirement accounts are setting records every single day, the highest in history. For years, we paid the highest price for prescription drugs anywhere in the world. Now we pay the lowest price under my most favored nation's policy because I was able to get the rest of the world and the pharmaceutical companies to act responsibly. Drug prices are coming down by 70, 80, and 90%. TrumpRx.gov, this will ultimately reduce the cost of health care. You have to go to TrumpRx.gov and take advantage of it. But the cost of health care is coming way down because of what we've done with prescription drugs. And with Trump accounts, every child in America now has access to a tax-free investment account. to save for their future. Billions and billions of dollars are being invested, put in by companies and individuals to take care of our children so that at age 18, they will have potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars in their account, and they'll get off to a great start in life. So for that, go to trumpaccounts.gov and sign up your child or any child who'd like to sign up. Our previously wide open borders have been transformed into the most secure borders in the history of our country, with 0 illegal aliens being admitted to the United States in the past 14 months. That is 0. Nobody thought it was possible. We had the worst border in the history of our country, and now we have the best. Crime is plummeting nationwide, with the murder rate at its lowest level since 1900, or more than 125 years ago. We're making a record investment in our armed forces, and we have the strongest and most powerful military by far anywhere in the world. I built it during my first term, and unfortunately, we're forced to use it now. We won in Venezuela, which is now working with us to produce millions and millions of barrels of oil. We are likewise winning big in Iran, and you will see the fruits of that labor very, very shortly. America is back and doing really well, but we still have a major challenge that must be urgently addressed, because no country can be great without fair and honest elections. You have to trust your country, because if there can be no trust, there can be no greatness. And that's very simple. No trust, no greatness. For many years, I've called for bold, swift, and decisive action to protect the integrity of America's elections. Every American deserves to know that when they cast their vote, that vote will be counted accurately in a system, and that is to make that system secure, one where cheating and interference are not just difficult, but virtually impossible. Unfortunately, the system we have today falls catastrophically short of that standard. Tonight, I'm announcing the immediate declassification and release of critical intelligence revealing shocking vulnerabilities in our election infrastructure. This evidence shows that the election system we have dangerously exposes, and really exposes like levels never thought possible, to hacking, exploitation, and foreign interference. Just as disturbingly, this vital information has for many years been covered up and hidden from you, the American people, our beautiful, our great American people. But that all changes right now. The documents we will release starting tonight have been gathered by the White House Government Transparency Task Force, a great group of people, along with the staff of the President's Intelligence Advisory Board, supported by our top intelligence agency chiefs, who have all personally reviewed the findings. We are presenting this evening and fully confirmed their authenticity. You can see these documents for yourself at whitehouse.gov. That's whitehouse.gov. Go check it out. Our purpose in disclosing this information is not to weaken confidence in election, but to earn that confidence by confronting vulnerabilities and correcting them very, very quickly. And that's what we're doing. The documents cover 5 major areas of concern. First, they show that over a period of years, starting during the 2020 election cycle, the People's Republic of China carried out what is believed to be the largest